Hi guys. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
All good. Nice
Good?
music.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Very nice music.
how are you? How are you?
I'm good. You?
Yeah, I'm good too. Yeah,
Yeah. The sound is okay? You can hear okay?
yeah. It's all
Yeah.
good.
Good.
Yeah.
Nice. And so, how is everything in Portugal right now?
Yeah, I think things are getting better here. Looks like. But still everything closed, but it's getting better, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. And so, yeah, I mean, I guess you're not really doing much also now because of all the pandemic, but I've seen you've been doing some live streaming on Facebook.
Yeah, I make it like on Twitch and Facebook and YouTube everywhere. It's nice to connect with people in that way also. It's
Yeah,
really nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I haven't done it yet. People are asking me to do it, but I'm like, I don't know.
You should
Yeah,
do.
maybe at some point when I find
Yeah.
the time. It's I feel like nervous to do it.
Yeah. Look what I found here. Look what I found here. This is where
Oh my
when
God!
we met. It's opposite, but
Yeah.
July 2001, yeah.
Oh wow,
And
2001.
then
Okay.
I have better
Oh my God, where is that?
in Japan.
In Japan. Wow.
Look at me.
Wow, look at you there. I remember that. I don't have, I
The
lost, that's so cool. I lost all my pictures, from moving around and traveling.
Yeah,
I was thinking,
I don't have much from that time also, but I remember this time I just bought one of these disposable machines, that you take pictures and then you throw it,
yeah.
and then I have like 3 pictures of 4, something like that. Yeah,
Oh, really? Hi,
yeah, but it's
Mom. Hi,
nice.
everybody.
Hi.
Yeah, yeah, God, yeah, I was just trying to think what year that was actually, when we went to Japan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you played here in July, and then you invited me to go in September,
yeah. So
2001 September. Yeah.
at that party was the first time that I met you, right?
Yeah. It was my first kind of big party. It was my first big party in Portugal. And it was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Domino, she's like the queen of psytrance now, and she's invited me to go to. It was even before my project. I was just a DJ at that time.
Yeah, and your DJ name was Shanghai, right?
Shanghai, yeah.
Yeah, and so you no longer use that as your DJ name anymore? Is it just
No,
Paranormal?
actual people call me Shanghai since I'm a kid. It's like
Okay,
my nickname. So
okay,
I'm still Shanghai, everyday Shanghai,
Shanghai.
but
Okay,
but not as an artist yet.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
And so I wanted to ask you. I wanted to go back a little bit. So how you actually started getting into into the psytrance. I mean, I know now your style is a little bit more different, but we can talk about that a
yeah,
little bit later. I just wanted to
yeah.
ask you, like the party that I met you, like how long before that did you get into listening to electronic music, and how young were you?
Yeah, actually, I think it was like a year before that year, like in 2000. In the 2000, I heard some psytrance at the camping with some friends. They showed me the music, and then like 1 month after, we went to a party, and I got really curious about this style of music and how they make this style of music. So I started like to dig and then search ways to start producing, because I started right away start producing.
Oh,
I was
really?
really
Hey?
curious. Yeah, because before I didn't like electronic music before. I was more like a metal guy, you know, before.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
the psytrance really got my attention, yeah. And it was
So,
actually it was a tape. It was a tape of one of your sets at a Good Mood party. When I
oh
heard it
really?
first time, yeah, it was
Wow.
like a tape from someone, you know, like from one of your sets. Yeah, it was really really nice. Yeah.
So that okay. So that was before. So that was before I met you. Then at that party, which was 2001, was it?
Yeah, I started in. Yeah.
What happened there?
Yeah.
2001, right?
Yeah, I started in 2000. I discovered the style in 2000. Yeah.
Okay.
I was 19. I was 19. Yeah.
You were 19.
I was
Yeah.
19
So,
years old. Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
you're pretty young. And then you so then you did that party in Portugal. Was that your first party ever that you played at, or no?
No, it was like my first big party. I used to play like in friends parties and small bars and stuff like this.
Okay.
And then this new organizer came and they took me as a resident for them. So it was like my first big party, like.
Okay. Cool. And yeah, I was trying to think. I was probably in my like early 20s or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. And and also like prior to before DJing, you also like you like music. I mean, you play instruments and stuff like you.
Yeah, I started playing the piano when I was 9 years old.
Okay.
At that time when I started psytrance, I had a band, like a casino band, the style of bands that play everywhere. I used to play there for 7 years. I played in this band until I got my first international tour as Paranormal. So I left the band at that point. But it was I'm a musician since child.
Since a child, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. And then so after the first big party in Portugal where we played together, what was after that? What was your next?
Oh, after that, yeah. I started playing in these big parties, kind of, you know, for this. So I started playing with big artists also, you know. Then I met Skazi, he was like my idol at the time, and then he became one of my biggest friends, and invited me to go to his label. That was like the big moment, you know, when I started touring, and it was actually really fast, you know, like it was actually. I went to Japan in 2001 before Paranormal, and then in the end of 2002, I was already in Skazi's label. So it was like really fast. Yeah, I made the Seek and Destroy remix, and it started playing all over the Metallica remix. This put my name all over, yeah.
And so when you went to Japan, was that the first country outside of Portugal that you went to play first time, or? Yeah.
Even my first flight ever. I never left Portugal before. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember you when you arrived. You were like super like oh my god, like that was a long.
Yeah,
flight.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was in the airport when I made the connection in Milan. I met Infected and Dino for the first time, like in the same flight, you know. So it was like really like magical for me, you know. Yeah.
And then what was that experience for you, like first time playing in Japan? Like I don't think it was that, like the party wasn't that big, but what was the experience like for you? Like
I think Japan it's not only the party. I think Japan is the whole experience, you know. It's like completely different from other places.
Yeah.
And for me it was amazing because of the technology and the sound quality.
Can you read your messages? Yeah.
Yeah. It was so good. And then I started going there also after a lot. And it's one of the places that I miss the most. because I don't go there for a long time, and I really miss Japan. I like it so much.
Okay. Well, so when was the last time you played in Japan then, Rui?
2006 maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
I think the scene changed a lot there. You
yes.
know, the scene, yeah.
Yeah, it's changed a lot, yeah. I mean, I hadn't been back there for a while also, but I went there like 2 years ago, I think. And
Yeah.
it was for a small party, but it was super nice.
Yeah, I even if I'm not going to play, I need to go to Tokyo, you know, just for a few days, you know, go back there, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
It's such a good place.
Yeah, and so then after, so tell me like what happened. Then you met Scuzzy, and then so before you met Scuzzy, you were already Paranormal Attack then.
Yeah, I started even like playing in Portugal. And then I made this remix of this Metallica remix that's like spread in the internet like crazy, and like everyone started to playing all over the world this track, and I think it was the time when my name got, you know, like kind of famous in the scene.
Famous, yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Okay, and then so then where did you play after Japan then? After with Scuzzy, was it in Israel or?
Oh yeah, then when I first got in the label, I did like a 6 months tour, like all over the world, like
Okay.
Serbia, Greece, Russia, Israel, South Africa. You know, like really long tour with Scuzzy. You know, like opening for him and stuff like this. I stayed a lot in Israel also, like a few months with them, producing and learning, you know.
Okay.
It was great. It was like great time. Yeah, amazing.
Yeah. Okay, and then when did you like do like just solo, just you by yourself? Like after like how long were you with Scuzzy?
Actually, I had my project. My project was all the time me, but I was part of the label. Yeah.
Okay.
But then the label they finished the label. I think around 2007, maybe like that. And then I had already my name like kind of established in the scene, so I was without label. And then I made my label just like in 2015. I did my label, and now I have my music under my control. You know, this is what I really like about it.
Okay.
But I've been a lot of time without label. You know, like releasing in any label that wants. And we had like the best thing we had was like the Brazilian managers from experience that took care of our career for that time, you know, like bookings and stuff, because they work.
Okay. And how many albums have you released?
Actually, albums I have only one. I have only one album, yeah. And this album was like in 2006.
2006, okay.
Yeah, after that I released like only singles, you know, or maybe like an EP with 3 tracks or something like that. But I prefer to release EP singles, you know, like every month a new track at least, you know.
Okay, so you must. So how many tracks do you have in total then?
Oh my God, I don't know.
I don't
know.
Yeah, must be like thousands, hey?
Actually, I produce a lot of other stuff also. I like to produce a lot of things, you know, like now I'm producing also metal music. I produce the techno project. So I really like to go. I had another project also like in 2000 and from 2008 to 2012, I had like an electro project. I played a lot of that project also. So I made a lot of different stuff, you know, like some pop stuff also. I like to produce everything. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you. Like, yeah, you obviously have a lot of different genres of music that you're producing.
Yeah.
So do you think now that you're like kind of like out of the like psytrance like producing, or you still?
I'm still in the scene, but my music is not really psychedelic. It's more like more musical. It's more like more rock or even other styles. I make a lot of fusions of styles with the psychedelic trance beat.
Okay.
This is, but I'm not too much into the psychedelic thing, you know, like the sounds of it, you know. I've been there, but I'm not into that anymore.
Yeah. And then I want to ask you, like, have you played in like India or in Goa yet? Have you like been over that side?
In Goa, I never played in Goa, but I played in India. I played in some other cities there.
Okay.
It was nice. It was long time ago. Also, it was. I think the last time I've been there, it was 2010, maybe. Okay. But it was nice. It was nice. I played like a club tour. It was nice.
Okay, so I really enjoyed. Bombay. I guess you went Bombay.
Bombay, Bangalore. Yeah. Bangalore, Delhi, Pune, Hyderabad.
Okay.
But I never been to Goa. Yeah.
Ah, you need to come to Goa one time.
Yes, I need.
Yeah, I mean, even if you're, even if you're not really into the side, like, I mean, now also in Goa, they're into so much different, like, music now. Like,
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Somebody
and only for the.
Did you play in the
Blue Frog?
Okay.
I don't remember the name. But maybe, yeah. But the name is familiar. The name is very familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Dino, I don't remember.
Last time I interviewed Dino, he was telling me a funny story about the Blue Frog Club.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you need to come to Goa one time for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And but then I also wanted to ask, so like your main place now where you've been,
where I live,
where you live is Brazil, right?
Yeah. I lived there since 2007, 2006, 7. Yeah.
Okay, so quite a lot.
I'm just in Portugal just because of the pandemic and to fix some stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm going back soon.
Yeah. Okay. So that's pretty much like your home now, yeah? Is Brazil.
Yeah. I really feel home there, much more than here, yeah. For sure.
And so that's, you get like so you get a lot, like you play a lot then in Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil is such a big market. It's such a big country that you can fly over Brazil and people never get tired, because you don't go so much times to one place, It's such a big. It's like if the U.S. had the psytrance scene, would be that big, like this kind of scene that you travel all over the country. Yeah.
And how about Mexico?
Mexico also. I've been playing in Mexico, like not as much as before, but yeah, also I've been there.
Okay. And what do
I think the places I go to, the places I go the most it's Russia. I go like every year. I go to Russia. I go to Mexico and Brazil. This is like my main market, And Portugal, when I come here, I usually play a party or something.
Okay.
But these three places are like my main places.
Your main places. Okay.
Yeah.
So, also I wanted to ask, like, so your artist name, like Paranormal Attack, like what is that from? Like, what is the story behind that name?
Actually, I don't have any story, It was one of my first tracks. I call it Paranormal Attack to one of the first tracks. And then I started making more tracks, and I decided that this name was better for the project than for just one track, And that's it. But there's nothing behind,
Yeah, okay. And then I wanted to ask, like, who else you've like produced with apart from Scuzzy? What are the other people that you have?
I produce with many people, yeah, for sure. let me see. Actually, Skazi is the guy that I have like maybe more than 20 collabs for sure. We have like, we make many tracks together. We still make a lot of tracks together. But I have track with Dino. I have track with XP, like we made in Japan in the hotel with Paul Taylor and XP.
Okay.
I have tracks with Exile. I have many artists with Upgrade from the new artists. I have with Brazilian artists, Danger. Many collabs. I have a lot.
Okay.
With singers also, I like to collab with singers, you know, like to get some nice vocals. Yeah.
Vocals, yeah. Cool. And then I also wanted to ask you, so I mean, being as like, you know, Mexico and Russia and Brazil is your main three countries. Can you say which is your like favorite that you like, like where you feel like the most like energy or like at the parties, like which for you is like or you can't
Brazil
say?
For sure. Brazil for sure. Even I live there for a reason, you know, because I really like the place and the energy and everything. But also Russia, it's really good for me. Really amazing. You know, it's totally different crowds. And even like you go to play in a cold place, you know, in a club or something, but it's amazing. It's amazing crowd for me. I love Russia.
So okay. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I've never been. I want to go. I mean, not to play, but I always wanted to go to Russia just to visit. Like,
yeah, it's so beautiful. Moscow, it's so nice. Yeah.
Yeah, Moscow.
So beautiful.
And yeah, I have a couple of friends that they keep on saying, "Come visit." So hopefully one of these years I go because I really want to go visit the city there. It looks so beautiful. And Brazil, I haven't been to Brazil. I think the first time I went to Brazil, I was like 17, 18. So a very long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Brazil is nice, yeah.
Yeah, I went to play there one time. I was talking to some guy recently, but I can't remember where it was. It was also, must have been more than 20 years ago. Yeah. when the scene wasn't, you know, that big still.
Yeah. Now Brazil, it's basically the biggest scene in the world for sure. Pop psytrance. Yeah. There's no other place like this, you know.
Yeah, because I guess this guy was from Bahia. I guess he was telling me that like the parties are good there, but I don't know.
The parties are good everywhere. And now also there's the underground scene got bigger also, because before when psytrance got big there, it was like only like this kind of mainstream psytrance, you know, like my style or Skazi with the guitars and vocals, and the underground scene was small, you know. But now you have like underground scene like really nice also, like big parties and yeah.
Okay, and so. What are you? Do you think you'll ever do like another album or not really?
No, I don't think. No. As maybe if the scene changed again to some kind of physical thing, you know, like some kind of physical album that you can work on the graphics and make something special. Maybe I will do, but for now I prefer to make like singles and everything digital and something like that.
Okay.
Maybe,
because now maybe
make some one vinyl or something. Yeah. People don't even download. People just stream. People don't even want to download any more music. People just stream music on Spotify and stuff like this. And they don't need, you know. So I think the guys who buy music on psytrance, the guys who buy music is music to play, like wave quality is like music to play if you are a DJ. But I don't think people buy music to listen, you know, like especially in a wave format. I don't think anyone buys, you know.
That's kind of a shame.
I think people just stream. Yeah,
it's kind of a shame because I always buy, and I like to you know, if they, especially CDs and stuff, I like to have like, you know.
Yeah, the CDs are nice because of the piece itself, you know.
Yeah, and the artwork and yeah.
But if you ask me, I don't even have a CD player in my home. I don't have one even.
Yeah.
So I have many CDs that sometimes I want to listen, and I don't even have one drive to put it.
Okay.
So
yeah,
I think it's kind of dead, you know. Like,
yeah, I mean, I guess because a lot of DJs now they play either with the stick or with the computer and
yeah.
with their laptop.
Now they're selling even more vinyls than CDs because vinyls is like a collectible.
Now, huh?
Vinyls,
yeah.
Because it's something special about the sound and about the piece itself. I think it's because of that. It's nice.
Okay, so this your techno project, that's quite new.
Yeah, I did it actually last year, like in the summer. I went to make some vacations in my other house, and I took the computer, and I was kind of bored, you know. And okay, I'm gonna make music. And I started to make this kind of melodic techno house kind of music. And I make it so fast, you know, this kind of music, I make it really fast. So I think I did like maybe 10 tracks in 1 month or something like that.
Wow.
And I decided to make a project out of it. But then I just kept it, you know, because of the pandemic. I didn't want to release much stuff. And the song that I posted, I released it last year, but I just released it, you know. I didn't promote it a lot. Just made it. But I will start releasing more stuff and promote more the project soon. Yeah.
Okay, and then so what label is that? What label is that?
I release under my label. My label is called Fuck Tomorrow. And it's I release all my stuff there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. No, I really liked that sound. It's very nice.
Yeah. I will send you more stuff. I have more tracks. I will send. Listen. Yeah.
Super cool. Yeah.
It's kind of psychedelic in a way. It's even more psychedelic than Paranormal Attack, you know, because it's more. It has the roots on psytrance a bit of the roots of the old psytrance.
Yeah. I think that kind of style, like nowadays, will go good down in Goa because now that's what a lot of DJs are on the side is like techno house.
Yeah. This style is really big now, and a lot of the psytrance old guys listen to this, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's kind of, more similar to like the trance style to get into, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's easier, you know, slower, you know.
Yeah. And then, what other projects do you have? Like you have the techno, and then you have like what?
I have a metal project now also, like a modern metal project, with a friend. He sings on it, and I make all the instrumentals. And actually, we are gonna release like an EP soon, and a music video also. It's called Days of Misery. It's because of the pandemic we called it that way.
Okay, of course. And then, so what other instruments do you play? Like I know you play piano and I think also guitar, right?
Yeah, I play guitars and piano. This is what I play. A bit of bass, but just the basics.
And then you also do vocals. You sing also.
Yeah, I do. But I'm not really a good singer. I think I just sing on it, and I use good plugins to make it good.
Yeah, but you know, also with all the famous singers, also, you know, God knows what they.
Yeah, for sure.
They do in the background. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's pretty cool that you're doing all of this. You know, like I don't have that much like talent. You know, I don't play any instrument, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah. At the start, I was like really shy to record vocals and stuff. And even today, I just record vocals when I'm really alone. I don't record vocals with anyone. You know, like I do it when I'm alone.
Yeah.
Because I'm a bit shy to do it, but I think my vocal works well on my on my music. I think it fits. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Like yeah. I'm like always like surprised when you know when I hear some of your stuff. Like I'm like, oh wow, interesting. You know. He's like, you're growing all the time, and you've been doing this. You've been in the scene now for how long? Like
18 years of paranormal.
18 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Cool. And then what are your like plans now, like for the future? Like
Actually, I'm like in a really, how can I say, confused position, you know, because of the pandemic. You start to get used of not playing, you know.
yeah.
You start missing it, and then it's so much time that you get used, you know.
Yeah.
And it's not. And now I'm starting to think like, okay, if this come back, if this come back, it's this what I'm gonna do. Am I really gonna enjoy this again, you know, to be again with lots of people, and you know, I'm not sure, but I think when it comes back, we just get again in the train and goes, you know, it goes. But when I start think about it, I start maybe sometimes I have doubts, you know. I say like, okay, do I really want to do this, you know, or do I really want to go back there?
Back
You know?
there.
I'm a bit confused. Yeah.
I'm sure once you you know, go back and you have your first party, be like, yes.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah. And then I wanted to ask you like do you have any like funny or crazy experience at any of your parties, like when you were doing either you DJing or you and Scotty doing live? Like anything crazy happened like at any of your parties that you can tell me about?
Oh my God.
I'm sure you have a lot, but maybe you can tell me like one or two.
Actually, I think the most it's not so funny for me, but it's funny because
Okay.
I played in Tomorrowland, Brazil in 2016. It was like for me like a really big thing in my career, you know, to be invited to play in some of that festivals.
Okay.
And I was so nervous that I got there and I started drinking like crazy. And at the time that I went to play, I played well. The set was all, but I don't remember nothing. I don't remember nothing. It's like I know because I had like a recorder, you know, and I have the set recorded, but I don't. In the next day, I didn't even know if I played this track or that track, or if I even record. I lost the recorder there. I lost my USB drives there. I lost everything. It was like I don't remember anything from there. So it's like my biggest gig, you know, like my biggest achievement. I don't remember it, you know.
That's classic. Yeah. Oh well, maybe don't do that again then.
No, actually, after that, I've been 3 years without drinking nothing. You know, like zero alcohol. I've been like, no, I can't do this shit anymore. Sometimes I drink, but I drink with my friends at home or something like that, but not in parties anymore.
Okay. And I wanted to ask, like, I mean, do you still like, you know, if you're playing at a big party, do you still get like anxious or like nervous before playing, or you're just like...
I get anxious even before the streams. It's crazy. I get anxious every time I'm going to play. It's crazy.
Yeah, because me also, I'm like that. I mean, I know a lot of DJs, they're so like relaxed. Nothing bothers them, but me, even till this day, like I get so like like oh my god, you know, like. And
I think in my thing it's like because I'm used to like fucking rock the dance floors, you know. I want to see like everybody going like full bananas. And if I see someone playing before me that it's fucking rocking also, it gets me even more anxious, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like me and myself, you know, saying that I have to do good, you know. I feel it as a good thing. It's just a good anxiety. I think it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah. And when you go to play, are you just are you do like DJ, or are you doing like or do you do also like live performance, or just, and when you DJ, do you DJ only your stuff or other people's stuff too?
Yeah, we had the band like live for a long time. We just played as a band before, like from the album from 2006 to 2012. We played as a band only, no DJ sets, or maybe just in small clubs I would do DJ sets. But then in this area, 2012, this EDM scene kind of changed a bit the thing of the lives. So the DJ scene came stronger, and the organizers didn't want the big logistics of bands and stuff like that. You know, so it got a bit hard for us to play in raves. You know, when the stage is built for DJs, and then you ask them to take out the you know the desk. You know, you want to take. So you want to have a band stage. It got really hard for us, you know. We had like we couldn't do the thing that we wanted to do, like real life stuff, you know. We wanted to do live, so we need equipment, we need stuff to make it really live, and it got hard. So I went back to the DJ scene, you know. Yeah. We made more shows, but not as the main thing. The main thing became the DJ. And usually I play only my music. Like usually in festivals we play like 1 hour sets, 1.5. So it's so short for my career. You know, I have so much music.
Yeah.
So, but like in streams, I make like really long streams, like sometimes 6 hours and stuff like this. I play music from Stasi and some of my friends that send me unreleased stuff, and so usually I play music from my friends, you know, and music that it's unreleased. I don't play like big hits from other guys. I play usually my music, like 90% my music. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And so when you DJ, like what is considered your style? Like what is it?
I can't tell you because it's so many stuff. It's so much paranormal. I think it's paranormal, you know, because it's so much stuff. I have like reggae track.
Yeah.
I have like a reggae track. I have a metal track. I have like a rap track. I have trap, dubstep. I mix everything, you know. So I think that's why also there are not so much DJs, psytrance DJs who play my music. My music works when I play. My music, it's not the kind of music that you play and then you have another track that mix and fits. You know, it's tracks that stand like it's not fitting in a traditional psytrance set. You know, so I don't have much DJs playing my music. You know, I think that the streams that I have, it's from my fans or from. I don't have like DJ playing one or two like from the old ones sometimes, you know, or some new track that I make in the style that it's going on at the season, so it plays for a few months, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm not like a DJ
for
that
sure I would. Yeah, for sure I would play. I mean, I played some of your stuff before, and I would also play like, I mean, you know, even the techno track that I just, you know, heard, I would play that for sure. Like, but that's also me, because sometimes I was always into like people like Infected Mushroom, and they're also very, you know, very different,
very
styles.
open,
and,
big spectrum of music.
So I like also when I play to like put other things inside my set.
Yeah.
But it's no, it's cool. Like my you know, because I haven't like listened to music for like a long time, like with my, you know, lifestyle like changing, being a mom and not being able to sit down and listen to stuff. But recently I've been going through people's, and I've been listening to a lot of your stuff, and I was like, wow, he's got a lot of tracks. You know, I went through your, not so much on Apple Music, but yeah.
Okay.
I don't know where where is your main platforms? Is it?
It's Spotify. Spotify is where, yeah.
Okay.
It's where people listen the most, you know, most of my music, yeah.
Okay.
And
so,
it's the platform I focus my attention on.
Okay.
That.
So it's Spotify.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have to get. I don't have that yet. I've just been on my SoundCloud or on Apple Music, because I found like with a lot of like the old school trance, you can all get on Apple.
Yeah, Apple Music. I have all my stuff there. The same stuff that is on Spotify is there also.
It's there also.
Just
okay.
on SoundCloud, I started to delete music there because I don't agree with the platform anymore, because they take a lot from the artists and they don't pay nothing. I even have to pay to have like a beautiful profile. So.
Oh really?
So yeah, because if you don't have the pro plan, you cannot put like some, you know.
Yeah.
So it's not fair. So I started to delete some stuff from there, like the original tracks. I'm gonna leave it just for maybe some sets or stuff, but I'm not gonna pay attention to this platform anymore. I'm really pissed off with them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know about that stuff because I don't, like I said, I don't really. I don't have much music to put up. So, and then when I do mixes, which is very rare, then you know,
yeah, for the mixes it's nice. For the mixes it's nice. Yeah. Because you also don't expect to get nothing from that, you know. It's just played, you know. It's just for people to enjoy. But when other platforms pay you and this platform doesn't pay you, I get pissed off, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Especially now.
Yeah. And then so, and then also I guess you have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, I have also. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's not really strong, my channel. I have some stuff there. I have all the stuff there, but I also don't put too much energy on it. But I put everything there because they also pay to you, you know.
Okay.
So it's that's why I put everything.
Okay. And then is there have you got like, maybe you could, have you got like any of like, out of all the music, you know, obviously you've made so many tracks, but is there like particular tracks that like you really like are your favorite? Is there any that you can say?
I wouldn't say my favorite, but I would say most important in my career. Yeah, maybe the tracks from my album, Be With You. This track is like my famous track ever. The tracks Walking in the Sun, the tracks The Pill.
I like that one. I was going to say The Pill. The Pill, I really yeah.
This is like, also now the new ones, I think like Maori Dance, it's one of my like important because it's from like 2018, so it's like kind of new hit from me. But I think my favorite track is always the last track that I made, you know, because I learned more. The track is better technically, so that will be my favorite for 1 month, and then I would make another one. You know, but I say the most important tracks. Yeah.
Okay. So no plans for making any more side trance then, you think?
I'll make Paranormal Attack, but it would never be like a psytrance traditional track. It would be something, you know, together.
Okay.
Because even these tracks that I'm talking about, like my famous tracks, they are all even from that season different, because one of them it's a raga vocal. The other one, it's guitars and like kind of rock. And the other one, it's like an electro lead. The Pill, it's like kind of an electro lead. So it's like both of them are different, you know. So
different, yeah. Okay. And you don't, so then you don't play in Portugal then
I
No?
play sometimes. I played
Sometimes?
last year. Yeah, I play sometimes. I make like a label party of my, so I make like a long set, you know, like Paranormal long set, 3 hours, 4 hours, you know, make something special, but not like really big parties, like 300, 400 people. It's nice.
Okay.
But I make every year one at least. Yeah.
Okay. And then I guess a lot of your, I mean, your tracks, you obviously been released on compilations, or any of your tracks been on
And
it?
in the start, yes, a lot. When actually like uh, I started releasing only in compilations, like with York in Shiva
Okay.
Space Technology. I released with the guys from Sirius Records in Japan. I released with Skazi label in the first compilations, like in Zoo 3,
Okay.
Zoo 4. So I really, but then also the scene also changed. So there are not too much compilations anymore, you know, like from DJs, and at least in my as far as I know, there are not too much of these mixed CDs.
Yeah,
There's not much more. Yeah.
not many mixes, but I think there's still like compilations. No, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's basically singles. Singles, and they don't stay for long, you know. They play for a few days, and then you have to make another one, and then you have to make another one. It's like,
Wow. Yeah. And me, I was thinking to maybe try and do another few tracks, but I don't know if it's really worth it anymore. Like, you know.
no, it's I think I make music for me, basically.
Yeah.
First of all, I make music because I need to stay mentally in place, so I
Yeah,
need
I
to
mean,
make music,
you
you
do it.
know.
You obviously do it because you love it, right? I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's the first point is that point,
yeah,
you know. But of course I live from the music, so sometimes I need to go a little bit, like open my mind to go, okay, this is the new thing, so I'm
yeah.
gonna
So,
catch something from there and mix with my stuff. So now I started listening trap. Oh, I really like this. I think this will fit with this beat, so I bring that to my style. I like to mix everything, and I'm
yeah,
really open to new stuff. I really like new stuff all the time. You know?
yeah. I mean, this is what I learned recently about Eskimo, because you know I was a huge fan of Eskimo, and
Yeah,
then he
and now
left.
he's doing great.
Yeah, and he left the scene, and now he's this joyrider, and it's like I was like blown away. I was like, what? No, I was like shocked.
It's like fucking amazing.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
playing in these like massive venues.
yeah,
And,
festivals. Yeah,
and his music is also so like, I mean, he's so talented, that guy. So
yeah. No, he is really special. He was all the time special. In everything that he made in music was special. All the projects.
yeah.
He was like,
So I understand where you're coming from. That you always have to like move forward, like grow. You know, like with the
yeah.
times. Yeah, with the times, definitely. Um,
Yeah, for sure. And I really like that. It's not like I make that because it's the fashion. No, it's like I make it because I really like that, you know. I really like the new style. When the dubstep scene came really strong, I really enjoyed that. And I took some beats and I mix it in my stuff because
yeah,
I really like to make different stuff. I couldn't be 18 years making the same stuff. I
time.
couldn't be. I couldn't
Yeah,
be. I would go crazy, I think.
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I guess it's interesting, you know, to do other, other stuff. I mean, yeah. But then also me,
I
like
know
I said,
I know some people from the old school, they are really like closed-minded in this point, you know. So if you make a different track, they say Paranormal Attack is not this anymore. Now he's that. No, I just made a track like that, but it doesn't mean that I'm gonna make all the tracks like that,
like that, yeah.
you know. So it's like sometimes I really like to go and take old sounds from my old stuff and make a new track, like with the new sound quality, but in that style. I do this also. But I would do in the next day I would do another style, completely different influence, you know.
Okay. So okay. So now you don't really know when you're going to be going back to Brazil exactly, but maybe in the next.
Maybe I think in 1.5 months.
Okay.
I think I would go. Yeah.
Okay.
It's getting there.
Getting
Yeah.
there. Cool. Well, I really hope that you know, in the near future that you can make it to India, or like at least to Goa, and you know.
You're going there every year? You're going there usually?
No, you know, my situation here was a little bit difficult. So the first time I went back actually was last year after not going for 11 years. So was a long,
okay.
Yeah, it was a very long period for me not going. But I want to definitely try and go maybe in the next 2 years. I want to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm trying to get like, you know, a few people to go around because it's gonna be my birthday. Like, and I'm gonna be the big 50. So.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get like a lot of my friends and a lot of like people who DJ and make music to come that time, so we can have a like killer party together. So.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping.
Would be fun to be there also. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I don't know, maybe if you're up for it and you're free around that time, you know, come and then play some of your stuff there. It'd be cool.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know, like, if I'll ever come to Brazil. I mean, if I do, I'd love to, like, you know, visit you there too.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Just come to, you can come to my place whenever you want. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think the last time I saw you was the time in Japan, which is crazy. Because I think
maybe we played the party after that, because you came again to the DM team. I met you at the DM team party.
Yeah.
The first one, and I think you came again. And if you came, I was there because I was the resident DJ. So we should, but I also don't remember that time, you know.
Yeah.
I also don't remember that second time. So the memories I have, it's from Japan for sure.
Yeah. So that was a long time ago.
Yes. 20 years.
20 years, crazy, huh?
20 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow, no.
Yeah, so you know, hopefully we hook up soon at some point. It would be kind of cool.
For sure.
Yeah. And well, I don't know. I mean, you know, it's been really nice like talking to you, and thank you for, you know, coming to
thank you. And thank you again for being the first person who believed in my work. You were the first, like the first. Actually, I have the question for you. What did you see in me at that time to invited me to go to Japan? You know?
Well, you know, like for me, I've always been that type of person that you know, when I see somebody like, and it's like, I don't know, there's something special about that person, and you are one of them. I don't know, like your whole, like your aura and your energy and your style. I was like, yeah, he's, you know, he's one to watch out for, and you know, and yeah, there's been a few like that, you know, I'm like, I don't know, I just get that kind of feeling, you know.
So, yeah, so nice. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, and you know, I've always been a big fan of yours. Always followed you, and you know, but
for sure.
Yeah, and always support you. So yeah,
Thanks a lot. Thanks.
Yeah, keep up the killer work, and you know.
And, thanks for having me here. Also, it was really nice talking to you. Yeah.
Yeah, and stay positive. Like everybody needs to stay positive. And you know, I'm sure once get back to your home and you have your first gig, you'll be like, you know, everything will be.
Yeah. Send a big kiss to your mom and to your kids also.
Yeah, my mom is here somewhere. She's always here watching, supporting. So.
I have that image. I have that image of me playing and you guys there like down, you know, like enjoying at that party. I have this in my
yeah. I only have
in my photo memory.
One picture from that party, I think.
Oh yeah. I think I have a friend that has more.
There's my mom.
Has
She's
more...
saying hi to you. Mandy's just saying hi. Yeah.
I think I have a friend that has more pictures from this time.
Oh really?
I will talk to him. Yeah, I will talk
cool
to him.
To get some for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been a pleasure, and you know, like I said, yeah, just keep up the amazing work, and
thank you.
And hopefully we get to bump into each other somewhere soon, and you know, if I don't come to Brazil, then come to Goa.
Okay, it's a deal.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Okay, so
lots of love. You. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
De nada. Thank you.
All right, and we
bye guys.
Yeah,
thank you everyone.
For your support. Yeah.
Yeah.
Much love. Speak to
bye
you soon.
guys.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye.